Hey everyone, so the battery of my camera died, so I'll end up just going through this really quickly for our swap meet, and then when we get home we'll test everything because I got only systems today. So the first thing we have is this NES. Has like a controller, power cord, no game. Paid 20 bucks for it, so that's not bad. It'll probably be a quick flip. I know some people who like to buy NESs, so that should be pretty easy for me to make it back. Got this Wii, which is complete, except it doesn't have Wii Sports. The box is pretty dirty. Paid 40 bucks for it. Figured that's not bad. It has 2 controllers as well. Lastly, we have this PS2 Slim that we got for 20 bucks with the cables, but no controller. So we'll go home, test everything out, and see how it goes. Just to add to the list of consoles, messaged someone who was having a garage sale, and they said they had a PS2. I didn't know it was the Slim or the white one. They just said a PS2. And I paid 15 bucks, and this thing looks super clean. I mean, it looks awesome. Hopefully it works. So we'll see how it goes. Actually, it's not super clean on the bottom, but you know what I mean. It looks pretty nice. It has a matching controller too. So yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Right, here's what we picked up today. The NES I have stored away. I paid 20 bucks for that. I turned it on and it works, but I'm probably just gonna put it as untested because I can't connect the RF cable to the TV. But paid 20 bucks for that. This Wii we paid 40 bucks for. I messed up. It was missing a sensor bar. It does have 2 controllers and a nunchuck, which is stored away. And in the console, it has Wii Sports. So paid 40 bucks for that. Probably sell it for 65 locally, something around there. Next, we have this PlayStation 2. We have 2 of them actually. This one needs a power cord and controller. Paid 20 bucks for that. And this white one I paid 10 bucks, actually 15 bucks for. Has all the cables, controller, it's fully complete. This one's gonna be a really cool one because it's the white version. So overall, we spent $95 on everything, including the NES. So not a bad haul at the swap meet. And let's see what we find next. All right, everyone, came back from the swap meet and this is what I found. I'll go ahead and I'll go in order of what I picked up and when. So I came a little late and I missed out on a lot of video games, except for one guy who also came, or a vendor that came late, which I'll touch on later. But I got these 5 figures for $20 each. They're a little bit beat up. You see this one's like kind of all scuffed up. And this Boo here is like, I don't know if it's like bit up or what it is. But I picked them all up for 20 bucks. Posted it up on Mercari like maybe 30 minutes ago and they sold for 60. Then Spyro I paid 5 bucks for. Guy had a bunch of games. He wanted 10 for it. Actually, no, he paid 5 for this game from someone, and I paid him $6 so he can get $1 back. So, I mean, that was cool. And then, lastly, we have these games right here and a Nintendo 64. Don't know where I put it, but for that, I paid $70 for everything. We also have this Link amiibo, which I think is like worth around $30. Got this controller. Oh, so this he wanted 4 for, gave him 4. This he wanted 10 for. I figured I can get around 20 bucks for it. This he wanted 10 for. There's a cartridge too. I don't know where I put it. Then I paid like 4 bucks for each of these games. So overall, not a bad find. I mean, I think I paid around, what is that? I think $95 for everything. And could probably get back around 200 range. But yeah, not bad. Might end up keeping that Spyro the Dragon game, but I haven't decided yet. But yeah, let's see what we find next. All right, everyone, back from the thrift. Here are the 2 highlights. We got this Pac-Man World sealed for $2. Really awesome. There's still the hang tab at the back too, which is kind of sick. But yeah, for $2, can't beat a sealed game. Not sure what the value is, but I mean, still pretty cool. But I think the best part of the trip was this Power Ranger power cannon from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Super awesome. I think I mainly had the toys for this. I never had like these big weapons, but here's a look at what's inside. It looks super clean. It has all 5 of the little ball things there. Has some stickers not used, and it also has a little extra handle as well. So this was honestly pretty sick. Oh, here's the handle. And it has like the little sword thing in there too. Super awesome find. Paid 30 bucks for it, so not a bad deal. We'll see what we find next. Hey everyone, so here are some of the pickups from the past week. I don't think I have everything here that I've recorded in the previous clips, but I tried to get an accumulation of everything. These are kind of the more big tier pieces. You know, there were some games I got in between, like I got Pokemon White 2 for $25 and I got Pokemon Red for $25. But I think these are kind of the cooler pieces that I picked up, either because I think they're cool pieces or I got them for a good deal. Starting off from my local game store, Game Dude, I picked up Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It's the limited run game. Picked it up for I think like $35, which is a pretty good deal. I missed out on this for the limited run pre-orders that they had, so really happy to snag this up really quickly. And I played it a little bit and I actually really liked it, so really good addition to the collection. Today I picked up 2 Crash games from the thrift store. I got Crash Bash and Crash Bandicoot. Both discs are actually really clean, which is awesome. I have both of these games, so these ones I'm probably going to put up for trader sale, which I'll talk about a little bit at the end of this video. In one of the earlier clips, I picked up a NES slot with a bunch of other stuff. One of the games was Metal Storm, and I ended up doing a trade with someone locally. It was definitely not an even trade, but it was something that they were offering and were insistent about. So I traded Metal Storm. So in that lot was Metal Storm, and someone offered me $140 in a PlayStation game. I said okay, and they came over and we made the trade, and the game is Threads of Fate. I'm actually a really big RPG fan, so it's really nice to be able to add this to the collection, and I'm really excited to give it a play as well. At the thrift store, in a previous clip, we got a few, maybe a handful of PlayStation 2 games and a PlayStation 3 game. The highlights being Silent Hill and Spider-Man Edge of Time. Spider-Man, I've never played this game, but I kind of skipped the whole generation of Xbox 360 and PS3 Spider-Man games, so I might give this a play before selling this off. And I've never played a single Silent Hill game, so maybe I'll give this a run before selling it off as well. So maybe I'll give it a run before selling this one off as well. So that's the end of the games. Like I said, there's definitely a whole bunch of other games I got. I got Mega Man 5 for the NES, but these were just games that I thought were cool and I thought I'd share and talk a little bit about. So lastly, I'm going to talk about these consoles and one other game. So we'll start from, I guess, the front and then work our way. I don't know, we'll figure some type of process out. But the first thing I got is this new 2DS XL in the box. I got this at the thrift store actually, which is pretty crazy. It was $40, and that's the reason why it's crazy. So my thrift store, you know, they always get some pretty good stuff, but as of the past few months, they've been pricing things up unless I get lucky like I did today with the Crash games. But they said on the label, no cable, so I guess they thought that this wasn't as usable without a cable. I don't know, but they only priced it at $40, which is pretty sweet. Next we have this Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Special Edition 2DS. So if you remember one of my earlier videos, I got this console when it was put up for sale on the Nintendo website as refurbished. And someone was selling the box only for $40. So it's really satisfying to be able to put this together. The box was missing like the little cardboard and stuff, and I don't think I have the inserts. The console came with like the AR cards and a charger and some other inserts, but I don't think it has a manual or anything. I'm not sure. I don't think it's complete in box, but it's still kind of awesome to have it inside the box, and because of the bubble wrap and like a little plastic sleeve, the console actually sits really well in the box because of that, so can't complain. From the same pickup, the guy had this Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening Dreamer Edition. It looks really sweet inside. It has a little art book, comes with the game. I paid $50 for it, so it was a really good deal. And I'll probably put this up for trader sale as well. So next we have these 2 box systems and these 2 loose systems, as well as a box of games. The box of games are nothing special. They're about $5 to $10 games, and there's maybe about 10 of them. So the real value comes in the consoles. So we have a 3DS and a DS Lite loose, and then we have a 3DS boxed and a DS Lite loose. So these are consoles I'm probably going to put up for trader sale as well. These ones are almost complete in box. I think they're missing a few inserts for both of them, but either way, having box consoles is pretty cool. And I think in total for this, I paid around $200, which is not a bad deal. So throughout this video, I might have mentioned like a booth or putting things up for trader's sale. So my next video will actually be a little bit of a deeper dive into that. I'm really excited to share it with you. It's gonna be a really cool experience, and I'm excited to document the process of me setting this up. And I think it'll make for cool content. So I hope you all stay tuned, and thanks for watching.